to write chemical equations, we need formulas of compounds. So first we will learn how to write chemical formula of compounds. Before that, to write chemical formula, we have to know some of the components. In that, first, based on valency, we will write the chemical formula of the compounds. So first we should know what is valency. Valency means it is a combining capacity. In simple terms, we can say that combining capacity of any element. Combining capacity of an element is called valency. So now we will see how to write valency. This valency we will write based on the electronic configuration. Based on electronic configuration, we write or we will know the valency of any element. For example, we will take oxygen. So the atomic number of oxygen is 8. Atomic number of oxygen is 8. We write Z is equal to 8. Oxygen atomic number is 8. The electronic configuration of oxygen is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p4. 1s2, 2s2 and 2p4. So here we will write the electronic configuration in box form so that we can understand easily. In s orbital, 1s orbital, 2 electrons are arranged like this. In 2s orbital, the electrons are arranged like this. In 2p orbital, 4 electrons are present, no? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So like this 4 electrons are arranged like this. So in order to become any element, in order to become stable, any element has to attain octet configuration in its outermost orbital. So 2s2, 2p4, 2s2, 2p4 is the outermost orbital of oxygen. So in outermost orbital, the total number of electrons are 6. The total number of electrons are 6. 2 plus 4, that is 6. It needs 2 more electron to become stable. It needs 2 more electron to become stable, so that it can arrange it like this. If it has 2 more electrons, it can be the unpaired electron become paired and the oxygen becomes stable. Oxygen becomes stable. So it has only 6 electrons. It needs, this oxygen needs 2 electrons. Oxygen needs 2 electrons. It needed 2 electrons. So the valency of oxygen would be 2. Valency of oxygen would be 2. As it needs or as it gains 2 electron, it is represented with minus. Okay na? So the valency of oxygen is minus 2. So this is the way of writing valency to any element. So we will see one more example. Valency of magnesium. Valency of magnesium. The atomic number of magnesium is 12. Atomic number of magnesium is 12. So the electronic configuration of magnesium would be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. So the electrons are arranged like this. Okay, now this is the arrangement of electrons in the orbitals of magnesium. So here 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. Actually outermost orbitals has to contain 8 electrons. So if you consider this orbital 3s2 and one more orbital is also there, that is 3p6 and 3d. 3p and 3d orbitals are also present in third shell. So first if we consider outermost orbital of magnesium, that is third shell, it has a 3s2, 3p and 3d. These 3 orbitals has to fill. In outermost orbital only 2 electrons are present. only 2 electrons are present. So it has to gain 6 electrons, or it has to lose 2 electrons, or it has to gain 6 electrons, or it has to lose 2 electrons. Gaining 6 electrons is very difficult, so it loses these 2 electrons. It loses these 2 electrons. So it loses 2 electrons from 3s orbital, and attains stability, because this, after losing 2 electrons, this 2s2 2p6 will become the outermost orbital. So in outermost orbital, if the electrons are 8, it means it follows octet configuration. Outermost orbitals contain 8 electrons, then it is called octet configuration. So if it has octet configuration, it is stable. So magnesium loses 2 electrons, and become plus 2. It loses 2 electron. We can represent like this. So the valency of magnesium would be plus 2. We can write it as Mg plus 2. Okay na? So this is writing valency to any element or atom. Now let us see how to write chemical formula. So based on valency, we will write chemical formula. So first we will take one example: hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid, first we have to find out what are the atoms or elements or group of atoms present in the compound. This is the compound. Hydrochloric acid is a compound which contains hydrogen and chlorine. These two atoms combine together and form hydrochloric acid. So these two are the atoms present in hydrochloric acid. Now we have to write the valencies of these two atoms. So the valency of hydrogen is plus 1, and valency of chlorine is minus 1. So we have to write the valencies on the top right side of the atom. So here the valency of hydrogen is plus 1, the valency of chlorine is minus 1. Next, in the next step we have to replace these numbers. Like this. So this method of replacing the valencies is called crisscross method. So here we are following crisscross method to write chemical formula. By using crisscross method, we are writing chemical formula of any compound. So here we are replacing and we are writing the new formula, that is H1 and Cl also 1. This is plus 1, this is minus 1, but we ignore these symbols. We ignore these symbols. So here we will write H1Cl1. So here if any atom contains 1 as a subscript, we can ignore this one also. We can ignore 1 and we will write the formula as HCl. So this is the formula of hydrochloric acid. This is the formula of hydrochloric acid. This is the way to write the chemical formula of compounds. So by using crisscross method, we are writing the chemical formulas of any compounds. We will see one more example, that is magnesium chloride. magnesium chloride. So the atoms present in magnesium chloride, are magnesium and chlorine. So we have to write the atoms which are present in the magnesium chloride. So these two are the atoms present in magnesium chloride. Next step, we have to write the valencies of the atoms on the top right side of the element, top right side of the atom. So magnesium, valency of magnesium is +2. We have already seen the example. The valency of magnesium is +2 and the valency of chlorine is -1. The valency of chlorine is -1. So in the next step, what we do, we use crisscross method. Okay now. So we replace the charges, we replace the numbers. So this 1 comes here and this 2 goes here. 1 comes here and 2 goes here, and we will combine this 2 and write the formula as magnesium chloride. So this is the formula of magnesium chloride. This is the formula of magnesium chloride. So like this we can write any compound formula by using crisscross method. We will see one more example. Sodium carbonate. So sodium symbol is Na, carbonate CO3. Okay na? Sodium Na, carbonate CO3. For this we have to write the valencies. So the valency of sodium is +1, and the valency of carbonate is -2. So by using crisscross method, we replace the numbers and we will get Na2CO3. So this is the formula of sodium carbonate. Thanks for watching and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.